Nebraska, the absurdly named Cornhusker State, home to endless swaths of farmers and farmland, birthplace of Malcolm X, Marlon Brando, and Hilary Swank. But beyond all the agriculture, sparsity, and the unnecessarily artsy Alexander Payne movie, Nebraska has an expensive and opulent surprise. Its most expensive property is one of the most spectacular homes that we've ever seen, and it's priced at a hefty $3.9 million. And while you may have assumed that this hefty home would be in the state's capital city of Lincoln, the luxurious lodgings are actually in Omaha, Nebraska's biggest city. But dollars go further in Nebraska than they do in some of the United States' more expensive states. So this home is bigger, more luxurious, and more indulgent than its price tag might imply. If you're a bargain hunter with nearly $4 million to spare, make your way to Nebraska and spend your possibly hard-earned but probably inherited bucks on this absurdly indulgent mansion. It's even built in the style of a ranch, so maybe you could take up some farming if you get some off time. Want to know what you'll be spending your money on? Well, strap yourself in and we'll talk you through your potential new abode. In most houses, you get from one floor to another with stairs. Well, this house has an elevator. Ever felt like zooming vertically from your bedroom to the rest of the house? Well, now you can. But if you think that's fancy, there's way more to come. Imagine you've bought this home and you have a whole new life to look forward to. Here's a snapshot of what your new existence could be like. You get home from work, you're tired and frustrated and want to relax. It's been a hard day, so you feel like sipping on a sweet alcoholic drink. Do you go to your fridge or crack open a beer? Or do you go to your liquor cabinet to pour yourself a little something more exciting? Well, you do neither. Instead, you walk into your self-contained wine room. An entire room designed for storing wine. An entire temperature-controlled room designed for storing wine. With wooden racks and display sections, it's more like a wine store than a room in a home. The room even has a specifically lit area for making the bottles glisten. When you install lights in your home just to make some glass look better, you know you've got some money to spare. So you've got your wine, but your chill time isn't over. Now it's time for your evening entertainment. This house has a full bar, so you could go there, but you don't need another drink just yet. Maybe you go to your games room, or instead you decide to watch a movie. Do you fire up Netflix on your large screen TV, or do you watch something live? Well, you do neither, because you have a 14-seat theater with a full-sized cinema screen. Oh yes, that's right, your own personal theater room. With plush red decor, ceiling lights, and fabric-lined walls, it looks like something you'd find in a real-life theater. I'm not sure what the wooden chair in the corner of the room is for, but whoever sits in it won't be seeing much of the movie, and they won't be sitting comfortably compared to the people they're looking at, that's for sure. And when your movie is over, maybe you feel like some exercise before bed. But don't worry, you don't need to go to the gym. You won't even need to leave your home, because in this house, you have your own exercise room. We're not sure what the exercise room quite looks like, but judging by the other rooms in the house, it'll probably be just as opulent. Let's take a look at the home's more normal rooms, and we're using the word normal loosely here. The kitchen has marvelous wooden panels. It has a marble countertop and marble floors. It also has 3 chairs, which all face the same way, and whoever designed this house isn't very good at chair placement, I might say. Anyway, if you think the kitchen is a lot of marble, take a look at the top of the staircase on the home's upper floor. It's super shiny and it's super sleek. This whole part of the home is like something out of a museum, and the glassware in the cabinet is probably worth more than your car at home. The humbly named Master Suite is of course an in-suite, but that's not all. It also has a seating area and 2 walk-in closets. The house has 3 other bedrooms as well, for 4 bedrooms in total. But despite having only 4 bedrooms, the home has 7 bathrooms, and if you lived here with 6 of your friends, all 7 of you could potentially use them at the same time. And if that's not the height of luxury, I don't know what is. And speaking of logs, the house has 6 fireplaces. Luckily, there's not one in the wine room, as that might disrupt the temperature needed to store the wine properly, of course. But these fireplaces are important. The home needs the warmth, as some of the building's ceilings stretch up to 24 feet in height, which is perfect if you have some friends that play in the NBA. Some of these ceilings are supported by columns, while the home also has large chandeliers, lots more marble, and huge floor-to-ceiling windows. and if you look out of those windows, you'll see the home's surroundings. Surrounding the home is 4.17 acres of greenery and grass. That's more than 2 soccer pitches of yard and garden. But it's not just a yard and garden. The home exterior also has a huge pool area, and the poolside area has various chairs and sun lounges for you to sit back and relax in. And this pool isn't just any old pool, it's an infinity pool. There's nothing like the aesthetic of having infinite money with an infinity pool. The backyard also has a pond, a cooking area, and a gas fire pit. With a gigantic outdoor area and an outrageously spacious interior, this Nebraska place is a huge home with a huge price tag. But you might not realize quite how big that price tag is. Let's put some things into context. In the entirety of Omaha, a city with a population of almost 500,000 people, there are only 5 other homes valued at over $2.5 million. This is one of only 6 homes in Omaha worth $2.5 million or more. But this home isn't even worth close to $2.5 million. It's worth almost $4 million. It was first placed on the market for a hefty fee of $3,999,000, part of the prestigious Linden Estates neighborhood. It's by far the most expensive home in the area, and it's by far the most expensive home in the whole city. In Omaha, the average family place costs around $200,000, making this house almost 20 times the cost of your average Omaha residence. Listing agent Linda Carpenter, who valued the property, claims that though the home has luxurious amenities, it is still very family-oriented. It is a spacious pad, measuring in at just over 10,500 square feet, with the average family home in the U.S. measuring in at around 2,500 square feet. The inside of this place is more than 4 times the size of the average U.S. family home, and that's not to mention all the acres surrounding it. The property was apparently placed on the market because the owners were retiring and no longer had any need for such a large home. Maybe I should call my real estate agent and see what's up. Well, there you have it, the most expensive home in Nebraska. Let me know in the comments down below if you think maybe I should purchase this home on my next trip to Nebraska. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. Oh, and maybe turn on post notifications. As always, I'm Mr. Luxury. Pip pip to doodly do.